Well, hello again. In this video I'm going to look at the current, and that's February 2019, 50 metre rule for a UK amateur, like myself, drone flyers. In other words, we have to be 50 metres from an object or people or a person that we're not in control of. And if that object is 50 metres away and we wish to fly it, of course we have to fly 50 metres above it as well. This is very simply demonstrated in the published drone code, which is shown on the screen. So, simple, eh? Well, not really. If you're out and about somewhere and you want to video or fly with your drone 50 metres from and above some object, how do you measure that 50 metres? You could, of course, pace it out, but that assumes that there's nothing in the way of you walking to that object and then pacing 50 paces back from the object. You may not be able to do that for a whole host of reasons: fences, rivers, gorges, you name it. And when you have done it, how accurate is your 50 paces compared with the rule that says 50 metres? Well, in the first part of the video we're going to find out. Instead of having a house, the object we're going to use is a set of goal posts. We're also going to assume that in this particular instance the earth is as flat as it's shown in the drone code diagram, because of course once we start to look at objects downslope from us or upslope from us, the mathematics of measuring 50 metres all change. Hello, my assistant as well. Okay, it appears that 50 metres paced out on a flat earth in a friendly playing field is not a very accurate measurement. So the next thing we can do is use the telemetry supplied by the drone itself, where your screen will show you that the drone, and it's the drone is the important thing, is 50 metres from you. So how do we measure that? Assuming that we could get to the object, we could be standing at the target with our controller and fly, or have our drone approximately 50 metres away, bring it up into the air a few feet above the ground and see if the controller is telling us that the drone is 50 metres away. Well, it may not be. It might be closer. We might have to fly it away to its 50 metres start point. In the meantime, of course, we are actually standing at the target, which we may not be able to. So really the method of using the drone itself is not only approximate, but it's also fraught with the fact that we might be putting ourselves or the drone closer to the object than we would like to. Well, for every problem there's usually a solution, and in the 50 metre case the solution is here. It's a laser rangefinder, often used by golfers, I believe. This particular one is called a TM600. It's a 7x25 laser rangefinder. In other words, it's got a 7 times optical zoom. These can be bought for around about the £50 mark on websites or various online things, and as far as accuracy goes, I'd say they're as accurate as we probably need to be. How do they work? Quite simply, you look through what is a monocular really, you focus, I should say, two AAA batteries power this. You pick the spot on your target, the crosshairs will appear like a gun sight. You press the button which fires a laser beam, which then calculates for you the exact distance that you are from the object that you want to look at in meters, yards, or whatever you happen to be using. In this case, the obvious thing would be to focus on the object, walk backwards or walk forwards to the case that you are then 50 to the point that you are then 50 meters away. Job done. They're small, they're cheap. From the experience I've had with this, they're very reliable as well, and they will pack away very neatly in your kit that you have. The other benefit of something like this, of course, is that should a policeman come along, or perhaps the local neighbourhood busybody, you can actually show them this piece of kit and explain to them why you are the legal distance horizontally away from the thing that you wish to video or fly around or over. Life is slightly more complicated when it comes to being 50 metres in the sky. But that's probably for another day. Hope this helps, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to fly, fly Navy.